can respond to complex queries and understand context as well as content. ChatGPT is a chatbot developed by OpenAI and available free for public use, although a paid-for, upgraded version is available. It's probably the most advanced chatbot we've ever seen. It can answer almost any question you throw at it. It's brilliant. It's a great example of GenAI in action. However, GenAI is much bigger than ChatGPT, and its uses extend far beyond chatbots. Therefore, this is not a book about ChatGPT, although ChatGPT will obviously feature in several examples throughout. This book shines a light on the vast array of tasks that GenAI tools can accomplish, from designing video games to interpreting medical scans and more. Yes, GenAI gives computers the ability to converse and answer questions, but it can do so much more on top of that. Almost every time I type GenAI, I think of the word genie. And for good reason. Working with GenAI is a bit like having your own personal genie to help lighten the load, get more done, and generally make life easier. If only it could grant infinite wishes. That said, as we'll hear in this book, getting the best out of GenAI requires a balance between human expertise and machine intelligence. This isn't about total automation. It's about humans collaborating with GenAI to do things better. At the end of the day, GenAI is just a tool. An incredible tool, but a tool nonetheless. And it's up to us to use it thoughtfully. With that in mind, my hope is that GenAI will be used not just as a productivity tool, but as a force for good in our world. As an example, in Chapter 11, we'll discuss how GenAI can be used to democratize access to healthcare for people around the world. And in Chapter 14, we'll discuss how GenAI is speeding up the process of discovering life-saving new drugs. True, it can also be used to generate fake content to sway elections, or be harnessed by criminals for all sorts of nefarious purposes. But GenAI also has the potential to help solve some of humanity's biggest challenges. What to expect from this book? The bulk of this book focuses on practical applications of GenAI across a wide range of sectors. In other words, we'll explore how organizations are already using this technology, and, in the process, help you unearth potential use cases for your own organization. That's the focus of Part 2 of this book, practical examples and takeaways from other organizations that have deployed GenAI. Then, in Part 3, we'll discuss keys for success when implementing GenAI in your own business. Plus, you'll find predictions for the future of GenAI. But before all that, Part 1 sets the scene for this powerful, transformative technology. We'll explore what the technology is, how it works, how it will change our world and the world of business, and how it will impact jobs. We'll also take an honest look at the risks and challenges that surround GenAI. Before you tuck into Part 1, it's important to note that GenAI technology is rapidly evolving, and it's getting better and better all the time. Indeed, one of the things that made this book challenging to write is the fact that the technology is advancing so darn quickly. Amazing new use cases and updates to GenAI tools were emerging literally every week. As an example, I'd barely finished writing Part 1 when OpenAI launched a new version of ChatGPT that could not just answer written questions, but also understand speech and visuals, and respond in an artificial voice. Safe to say, by the time you listen to this, new tools and new examples will have surfaced that continue to support